Every time a plane lands, something invisible but critical happens beneath its wheels. Each tire leaves behind roughly 1.5 pounds of rubber on the runway. Here's why. When an aircraft touches down, its tires aren't spinning. They're completely stationary. In the instant they make contact with the runway, friction forces them to accelerate from 0 to landing speed in a fraction of a second. That sudden acceleration generates extreme heat. A thin layer of rubber melts and sticks to the runway surface. This happens on every single landing. Over time, that rubber begins to build up, especially in the touchdown zones where planes land most often. The problem is not how it looks, the problem is what it does to safety. As more rubber builds up, the runway becomes smoother, and that's bad for the safety of the planes and the passengers on board, because a smooth runway means less grip. Less grip means planes need more distance to slow down and stop. On dry days, this is already risky. On wet days, it becomes dangerous. When it rains, water mixes with the rubber on the runway and forms a slippery layer. The tires can lose contact with the ground and start sliding on the water. This is called hydroplaning. When that happens, pilots have less control and the plane can skid or move off the runway. That is why airports do not wait until something goes wrong. They constantly test the runway. Airports use special vehicles to measure how much grip the runway has. These vehicles drive along the runway and lower a test wheel onto the surface. The wheel applies pressure and braking to see how well the runway grips. If the grip is too low, the runway must be cleaned. At busy airports, this testing and cleaning can happen several times every week. Most runway cleaning is done at night when fewer planes are flying. Closing a runway during the day would cause major delays, so maintenance crews work when traffic is low. Once the runway is closed, the cleaning begins. The most common method is high-pressure water cleaning. Special trucks slowly move down the runway, spraying very hot water at extremely high pressure. The water is strong enough to remove rubber, but gentle enough not to damage the runway. As the rubber comes off, powerful vacuum systems collect the water and debris. This keeps the runway clean and prevents waste from spreading. In some cases, airports use chemicals. These chemicals soften the rubber so it can be washed away more easily. Because chemicals can affect the environment, their use is carefully controlled. If the rubber buildup is very heavy, mechanical scrubbers may be used. These machines have large rotating brushes that physically lift the rubber from the surface. This method is effective but used carefully to avoid wearing down the runway. Runway lights are cleaned at the same time. These lights help pilots see the runway edges, centerline, and landing area, especially at night or in bad weather. Rubber and dirt can cover the lights and make them dim. Maintenance crews clean the lenses, check their alignment, and replace damaged lights. Flush lights are checked to make sure they sit level with the runway, so aircraft tires do not hit them. Cleaning the runway also means checking other safety features. Crews inspect drainage grooves to make sure water can flow off the surface. They look for cracks, loose material, or faded markings. Anything that could affect braking or control is repaired before the runway reopens. All the rubber, water, and waste collected during cleaning is removed from the runway. The wastewater is sent for proper treatment, and solid waste is recycled or safely disposed of. When the work is done, the runway looks almost the same. But the difference is not in how it looks, the difference is in how it performs. The next time a plane lands, its tires grip the runway as they should. Braking works properly, control is maintained from touchdown to a complete stop. This is the quiet work that keeps aviation safe. Most passengers never see the work, but every safe landing depends on it.